Robyn Regehr, he does a lot of things on the ice that you may not notice. You may not know who Robyn Regehr is, which is why we have a brand new segment for you entitled, Who the Hell is Robyn Regehr?
Regehr was drafted in the first round, 19th overall, and the 1998 draft by the Colorado Avalanche.
Robyn Regehr won the Bill Masterton Trophy at 19 years old after he broke both of his legs in a car accident, and the guy came back 4 months later. That's a tough bastard.
Robyn Regehr is Brazilian, and he's actually a pretty good hockey player. Go figure.
As our friends at the Royal Half pointed out, Robyn Regehr is a mix of Shrek and that bald, ugly dude from the league. And there we have another informative edition of Who the Hell is Robyn Regehr? All right, Kings fans, it's back. You haven't listened to us since the podcast. This is what we look like. But here's a segment that we haven't done since that podcast back in 2000 and, I don't know.
9?
Whatever. It was a long time ago. And we looked a little bit better back then. It is a segment we like to call Throw Out Some Numbers. And basically what we'll do is we'll put a few numbers out there, and the other person will tell you what that means. So, Chris?
All right, Keith. Throwing out some numbers right now.
Okay.
2 and 4.
That, Chris, would be Joe Corvo. The number of goals and +4 he has on the Carolina Hurricanes. Drew Doughty has 0 goals and is a -9. Oof. All right, Chris, the number 4, the number 9, and the number 4.
Braden Shen's goals, assists, and +4. Mike Richards has 4 goals, 5 assists, and is a -6. All right, Keith. 0.
That would be the number of games that I personally have attended when the Kings won. And finally, Chris, the number 25.
The number of points the Anaheim Ducks have. The Los Angeles Kings, of course, have 16.
And that has been another episode of Throw Out Some Numbers. All right, Kings fans, well, Tyler Toffoli had a goal, his second goal in just a couple of games that he's played against the Chicago Blackhawks last night. A lot of you might not know who he is, which is why we present to you, who the hell is Tyler Toffoli?
He was born in Scarborough, Ontario.
Toffoli was drafted in the second round, 47th overall in the 2010 NHL entry draft.
He's 20, and he shoots right.
In 50 games for the Manchester Monarchs, Toffoli has 28 goals, 20 assists, and is a +20. Damn.
He looks like a slightly less ugly version of Jake Muzzin.
He's been touted as a high offensive talent and criticized for his skating. Remind you of anyone? Natural Lawyer on Twitter did some digging and found out that Timmy, well, he had a bit of a change of heart. So we present to you the top 3 quotes that prove that Tim Leiwecke's a lying D-bag.
Sorry, Keith, he did say to KTLK 1150 during the Kings Cup rally that, quote, I am so proud of our fans. Who says LA isn't a hockey town, unquote. You did, you lying D-bag.
Further, he told Fox Sports that, quote, for a hockey town that some wondered whether or not was a true hockey town, I think our fans created an environment that let everyone know, as David Beckham said, quote, we are a hockey town, unquote. No, we aren't. Yes, we are. Which one is it, you ungrateful prick?
That's right. And finally, he told the LA Times, quote, we gave these fans no reason to support us, but they hung with us. These are the most loyal fans in town, unquote. But not like Toronto, eh, Timmy? All right, Kings fans, we're bringing back an old podcast segment called How's That One Guy Doing?, where we take a look at Kings players of past and see how they're doing, checking in stats-wise.
How's that one guy doing? Andrei Loktionov. In 25 games played with the New Jersey Devils, he has 7 goals, 4 assists, and is a -2. Lifetime with the Los Angeles Kings. In 59 games played, he has 7 goals, 7 assists, and is a -2. So he's kind of doing better, but he's pretty much just okay.
Kevin Westgarth. Good old Westy. Hey, he is surprisingly, still in the National Hockey League. He has 0 points and is a -1. Are you surprised? We are not.
How's that one guy doing? Thomas Hickey. In his draft year, he was said to be Wade Redden-like. Well, this season he has 4 points. Wade Redden has 5 points. So that's pretty much accurate scouting.
Scott Parsey. We looked around the interwebs to find some stats, but we actually found out that he is not on the active roster of the New Jersey Devils or the Albany Devils. I am really not that surprised here.
All right, so a new addition to the Los Angeles Kings. You know him. His name is Keaton Ellerby. We've been trying to play him into the lineup a little bit, but not a lot of people know who he is. He, of course, drafted by the Florida Panthers, so we present to you a new segment we like to call, Who the Hell is Keaton Ellerby?
Keaton Ellerby was drafted in the first round, 10th overall, in the 2007 NHL entry draft. Incidentally, he was ranked 4th for North American skaters, but he wasn't drafted 4th overall. That honor belongs to Thomas Hickey.
He's from Strathmore, Alberta, Canada.
In 4 seasons, Ellerby has 2 goals, 16 assists for 18 points, and is a -18.
Unlike most of our defensemen, Ellerby will actually drop the gloves occasionally.
And that has been our segment, Who the Hell is Keaton Ellerby?